They have lifted countless prayers, hoping to mend what was lost. Yet God's plan may unfold in ways they cannot foresee, holding a truth meant only for you. Their heart aches for a reunion, yet heaven whispers that some answers only come in moments of silence, guiding you to a path you were always meant to walk. Every day, they seek the chance to return, but the angels ask you to trust that your journey is protected by a love that sees beyond time. Their prayers rise like incense, hoping for another chance. But God's message reveals that sometimes love requires patience and the wisdom to release. They call out asking to be part of your life once more, yet the angels reveal that the time may not be now as God prepares your soul for something greater. They seek forgiveness, yearning to come back, but the angels are guiding you toward a peace that doesn't rely on their presence. Each prayer is a plea to come home, but heaven's whispers tell you that the lesson of love may sometimes be in learning to let go. They believe that returning to you will bring redemption. Yet God's secret message suggests a journey of self-discovery you must walk alone. In their solitude, they beg for a second chance, but the angels urge you to find strength in yourself, a gift beyond their return. They yearn to be a part of your life again, but the divine asks you to trust that sometimes separation is the truest form of healing. They have woven prayers with your name, hoping for reconciliation, yet God's message assures you that peace lies within, not in their return. Their heart cries out to the heavens, but the angels reveal that the answer may be in embracing your own light, untouched by anyone else's presence. They believe they can find their way back to you, yet the divine holds a message that sometimes true love means letting someone grow on their own. Every day, they pray for forgiveness, but God's gentle voice guides you to build a future free from the weight of the past. Their heart longs to make amends, yet the angels whisper that your journey forward may not need the presence of those left behind. They search for answers, seeking to be near you, but heaven's message is clear. Sometimes the greatest strength is found in standing alone. Their prayers are sincere, yet God has something greater planned for you, a life full of love and purpose, even without their return. They pray daily for your forgiveness, but the angels remind you that forgiveness is a gift you give yourself with or without their presence. They seek to heal the past, hoping for another chance, yet God's wisdom tells you that some things are meant to be remembered, not repeated. In each prayer, they hope to be close to you again, but the divine secret message assures you that growth sometimes means moving on. They have asked the heavens for guidance, hoping it leads them back to you, yet the angels encourage you to trust the journey of letting go. Their heart whispers your name in each prayer, yet God asks you to find peace within, even as their absence remains. They wish to return, but heaven's message reveals a higher purpose, one that calls you to move forward with grace. Every prayer is a call to come back to you, yet God's plan reveals that some roads diverge for a reason, leading you both to something greater. Their soul longs for a second chance, yet the angels gently remind you that healing often comes through paths unknown and unshared. They have prayed endlessly, hoping for reconciliation, but heaven's message tells you that some love is meant to teach, not to stay. They believe returning will bring peace, but God's wisdom shows you that true peace resides in your own soul's journey forward. Each prayer is a plea to rewrite the past, yet the angels guide you toward a future where self-love lights the way. They pray to be forgiven, but God's message is for you to forgive yourself first, knowing that growth sometimes means moving on. They hope for a new beginning with you, but heaven's whispers reveal that your life's journey has only just begun, with or without them. Their prayers rise with hope, yet the angels gently nudge you to see that destiny is calling you forward, not back. They believe their prayers can mend the past, but God's message assures you that you are whole, with or without their return. They seek to make things right, yet the divine speaks of a future where your happiness doesn't hinge on their presence. In every prayer they hope to reach you, but heaven's gentle message reminds you that some things are better left as memories. They long to return, but the angels show you that peace can be found in the beauty of letting go. Their prayers are sincere, but God's message is one of strength. the strength to build a life filled with your own light. They hope for a reunion, but heaven whispers that your journey now leads you to a peace beyond the past. They seek to be close to you, yet God's guidance leads you to walk in love's truest form, self-love and acceptance. They call out, yearning to return, but the angels reveal that healing sometimes means releasing what was. Their heart desires another chance, but heaven reminds you that some lessons are best learned alone. They seek forgiveness, but God's gentle message is one of self-renewal, encouraging you to embrace life's new chapter. They hope to come back, but the angels gently show you that love's journey sometimes calls you onward, not backward. Each prayer is a step toward you, but God's message is one of quiet assurance that you are whole in this very moment. They pray for a second chance, yet heaven's wisdom reveals that you are destined for a future that shines brighter than the past. Their heart aches to return, yet God speaks of a peace that only comes from letting go. They have pleaded with the heavens to guide them back, but the angels remind you that some paths diverge for a reason. They believe they can make things right, but God's secret message tells you that healing often requires leaving the past behind. They hope for a reunion, yet the angels guide you to see that some love only fulfills its purpose in memories. Each prayer carries their love for you, but heaven's message assures you that your journey is already blessed. They wish to return, but God whispers a truth that your strength lies in moving forward. They pray every day for your forgiveness, yet the divine leads you to find forgiveness within, free from their presence. Their heart yearns to reconnect, but the angels gently encourage you to embrace a peace that only comes from within. They have asked to come back into your life, but heaven's message is one of a brighter future, one that begins now. Each prayer is filled with hope, yet God's wisdom reveals that sometimes healing means saying goodbye. They call to the heavens, asking for another chance, but the angels urge you to trust that peace awaits beyond the past. Their love calls out to you, but God's message reveals that true love sometimes means letting someone go. They have prayed to return, yet heaven whispers a truth. Your soul's journey is meant for greater things. Each plea they make is for your forgiveness, but the divine calls you to find strength in the present, not the past. They long to come back, but the angels guide you to the strength found only in walking alone. Their prayers ask to be near you, yet God's plan assures you that true peace lies in embracing life as it unfolds. They pray fervently, wishing to return, but God whispers that your future holds promises yet to be discovered without their influence. Every prayer they send to the heavens is a plea for connection, yet the angels remind you that your journey is meant to unfold in its own time. Their heart longs to come back to you, but God's secret message encourages you to embrace the unknown, for there is beauty in new beginnings. In their solitude, they cry out to the universe, yet the divine reveals that your strength lies in moving forward, not looking back. They hope their prayers will bridge the distance, but the angels remind you that some paths are meant to diverge for your greater good. Each prayer is a beacon of hope for them, yet God's message assures you that you are never alone on this journey of healing. They seek a way back into your life, but the angels guide you to see that your worth is not dependent on their return. Their heart echoes with longing, but God speaks of a truth. Sometimes love means recognizing when to let go. They pray daily for a chance to be near you again, yet heaven reveals that true connection often starts within ourselves. Their desire for reconciliation is strong, but the angels remind you that sometimes the strongest bonds are formed in solitude. Every prayer they send is filled with hope, yet God's message calls you to cultivate hope in your own heart first. They wish to mend the past, but the divine shows you that your path is destined to move forward, not dwell in yesterday. Their prayers rise high, yet the angels tell you that your journey holds the key to your own peace and happiness. They long for a return, but God whispers that the greatest transformations come from embracing change rather than resisting it. Their heart aches for you, yet the angels assure you that love can thrive even in absence, fostering growth and understanding. They hope their prayers will guide them back to you, but God's message reveals that your destiny is unique and meant to shine on its own. In every prayer, they seek redemption, yet the divine encourages you to seek fulfillment within yourself, independent of their presence.